Shh. Be very, very quiet. We might wake him up. Oh god, he's awake!
Hey everybody, TBGhunter here, and welcome back to more Super Mario Land 2 6 Golden Coins. Last time, we entered the vessel of Mario's own ego, Mario Zone. Yeah, you can't get any more egotistic than that. Today, we are going to be entering Turtle Zone, a relatively short zone, if I must say. It's only got like 3 levels inside of it, so we might be able to knock this out as well as Moon Zone, because they are 2 of the shortest levels in the game. Every other zone has 4 levels to it. 5, I guess, if you count Micro Zone and its bonus, like, shortcut level, but we don't really count shortcuts. You don't grow. You don't better yourself if you take a shortcut. Let's just jump right into this. Literally, because we're gonna go for a swim. This is actually a kind of fun area, I guess. I thought Turtle Zone was gonna be like one of the most boring ones, just because oh giant turtle, I guess just water theme that's gonna have like the super death with the cheeps and everywhere. And it's like nope, it's fun swimmy time. Of course, the sharks up around here are kind of not fun. I forgot what their names are. I think it was something ridiculous. I think it was like what was it? Oh, now it's gonna bug me. I need to remember what the shark's name is. I'm sure Future Me is probably gonna just throw it up on screen right now. Hey, Future Me, why don't you make his name bounce a little bit as well? Maybe spin around. Maybe turn his name blue as he is in the game. Deeper shade of blue. Okay, now take it away. Also, we got these puffer cheeps, or I guess, would you call them puffer cheeps? They're more like just simple puffer fish. And I don't think the term puffer cheeps weren't until the more 3D-ish Mario games like Super Mario Bros. The Wii one. New Super Mario Bros. That was it. Well, I am atrocious when it comes to swimming. Kind of like real life. Watch me burn through all 5 lives that we got at the end of last video. I still can't believe that happened. Well, actually, yes I can, because I have the luck that is only of the purest of garbage. Which is why it's one of my emotes on Twitch, if I ever got to the sub-goal. Don't look at me like that. Also, I kind of like the shark's expression of be like, hey, how's it going? I'm in the shot. This can be the whole video. Is it just me getting murdered by cheeps and puffer cheeps? I still don't care if that's their official name. I like the term puffer cheep, so I'm gonna just, you know, stick with it. Kind of reminds me of puffy cheeks. Just gonna... Ooh! That was the one thing I was avoiding. Go up! And get on some dry land. And we are already at the end of the level. I'm sure there was probably a 1-up down there, but I wasn't going to risk it, especially since I was small Mario. Hopefully I do get something good here. Maybe a 3-up, please. Thank you. Get a nice little net gain of 1, I think. No, we actually wasted more lives than we got, but it takes the hurt away a little bit. Alright, time to go into the submarine. I guess this would be how Mario got to the island to begin with. He just crashed his submarine here. I mean, the only other submarine I can think of would be Bowser's submarine from Mario 64, because that's the only other time there's a submarine in the Mario series. I could have figured there was an item over there. Guess I was wrong. Also, we got the bonefish from Zelda. I guess technically it'd been more like the bonefish from Mario. Also, Gordos from Kirby as well. This was back when the Nintendo area of like crossing their game series and like bringing enemies, like how Gordos. I never understood why Gordos of all things were just like the most popular of enemies to put into their other games, because even though these are like main Kirby enemies, They appear in both of this, Link's Awakening, and some other ones. I think. I don't remember. I just remember them being in this game in Link's Awakening. But it's just so weird seeing, like, an enemy from an alternate Nintendo character's game making a guest cameo in this. But then again, Link's Awakening did have a literal Yoshi doll, had Gordos themselves, and also someone who thought they were Princess Peach, so I guess I can't really complain. Right, which way was it to go? I remember one of these had an item I could have picked up. Definitely didn't want to go that way, though. That actually leads to the bonus level of this area. And as I said, we're going to hold off on doing all the bonus levels till we get all the golden coins. Because it would be just nice to show them off, even though we accidentally did show off one that we can just skip now, the Micro Zone one. So there's only the Pumpkin Zone one and this Zone's one to show off. But it also gives me a good chance at getting some coins, because you do actually get a lot of coins from the bonus levels as well. They're a high-risk, high-reward kind of scenario, I could say. Ooh, speaking of high-risk. Avoid the Gordos. I said avoid the Gordos, Mario. I don't know why you just decided to dive straight down into it. Yes, I know it looks adorable, but it will hurt you the second it touches you. Have you not seen the spikes that surround its body? Just because I may or may not have a plush of a Gordo doesn't mean that they're fun to grab in real life. Watch this beat. Nope. Almost was death. There's an upgrade. I just need to not die as I get over to it. Yup. 3, 4, 5. Take you. Okay, guess not. Alright, fine. Just be my sword! Thank you for taking out the Gordo for me. It's actually pretty viable strategy, I must say. Ooh. Careful, careful. There we go. Now we're going to need to be extra careful as well, so that we don't waste this very precious fire flower of ours. Careful, careful. There we go. Also one of my favorite songs of this game. Starman. Seriously? Alright, fine. Give me some Gordos. Or Koopas. I guess Koopas will work. 3, 4. There we go. Free one up. Through the pipe. Careful you don't touch the Gordo right there. And gotta go through a little bit of a maze. It's not really much of a maze. It's just more like just a small series of water passages. So, a maze. But even then, it's not even that big to like be officially classed as a maze. Plus, it's not even that challenging. I think that was a fire flower up there. I don't really need it, so just gonna avoid it. This way, grab ourselves a coin. I'm pretty sure the other one's just a coin as well, so not really missing out much. Now you can't burn the Gordos, so only Koopa shells are their one true weakness. Just gonna walk right past this boy, let him float there. He ain't doing anyone any harm, except for the people who touch him. Up 1, up 2, be careful you don't hit the spikes, and not whiff it when it comes to the ringing the bell. There we go. there's our 3-up again. There's actually a really good exploit to the crane game where you just let it run down, let it run back, and right before it gets to the part where it swings back around at the pipe the items go into, hit A, and you will always be guaranteed a 3-up. If that's on the roulette. If not, then well, you're SOL. Anyways, here's another one of my favorite Mario themes. Bum, 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 bum. This might be a little bit of out of sync because of the setup I'm using, just so it doesn't get picked up in a new microphone. I have to listen through the recording itself, and I will just say there's a bit of a second delay to it. Now, I haven't been in a whale. I'm not Pinocchio. I ain't Geppetto either. But I don't think whales have, this many ribs unless it was the whale from, like, Kingdom Hearts. Where literally that whole thing was a level in of itself. And I don't think it has these spike things that are growing in. And you can't even call these ribs because they're just all over the place. Like, what is it? The thing that grinds up the food that it eats? Because it's eaten plenty already. Now, I ain't counting the diver Goombas. Which I'm surprised we don't see much more of. Only in, I think, Mario Land... Not Mario Land 2. This is what we're playing. Mario Odyssey, do we ever see diver Goombas return? Maybe they showed up in one of the Galaxy games? It's been a while, so I wouldn't know. I vividly remember seeing them in Odyssey. Also, I don't even know what this black goop is inside. Is it supposed to be, like, the blubber? Is that what I'm swimming through, the blubber? Oh boy, nothing changed. Ooh, careful. Yep. Alright, just not gonna risk it. I really don't want to waste this fire flower. He says as soon as he loses the fire flower. Especially right when we are at the boss. Alright, fine. I'm taking this Koopa Shell with me. Alright. Next boss of the game. What could it be? There's jars in here. It's an octopus. It's Octodad. Because he literally sends his children to attack you. Man. Nintendo was prejudiced against octopi even before Splatoon came out. Ooh, and you can't even kill the kids. Ooh. Yeah, there was no recovering from that. I thought I could thread the needle and swim right between those two. Okay, idiot. Don't be an idiot and lose your ability again. Even though the fire flower stuff isn't really going to help out, having that extra hit will be invaluable in the fight. Grab ourselves the fire flower. I guess maybe I was wrong. And having the bunny ears for the octopi fight would be a good thing as well, since, you know, you're swimming. You can't really do much with the bunny ears if you're, you know, swimming in water. Alright, this time, do not screw it up! Literally melt this boss. I don't know how we're dealing damage with fire underwater, but who cares? Ooh, careful of the kids. And careful of his giant head, but alright, whatever. He's dead. And inside his jar was our next golden coin. We are really decking out that door. Also, I don't know about you, but the Koopa on the left, either I'm going crazy or he has two heads on him. Alright, well, that's it. Almost all but one world are complete. There are a few bonus worlds, but once again, we're gonna do that in the bonus stuff. Now, you might be wondering, alright, TBG, Moon Zone is clearly right up there. So how are we supposed to get to it? It's up in space. Sea, kind of. Well, the game doesn't really tell you, but what you need to do is you need to go over here. Up to this hippo. And jump into a snot bubble. You know, and not completely whiff it like I did. Can I get a new one, please? Hippo? Hippo? Alright, fine. This is a very good coin collecting level as well. Because there's question mark blocks, there's coins, all that stuff. There's a hidden entrance I never noticed because I always take the bubble when I come in here. Alright. What do you got for me? Nothing I can do because I'm not small. Alright, thank you, game. You give me the ability to break that open to get in there, but you don't give me a way to actually get in there. I guess maybe tank the hit from the bird right here, the birdfish. Alright, can I get a second birdfish? Maybe? Possibly? There we go. Thank you. I'm kind of curious to see what's inside here. I wonder what goodies we're going to get. So there's a 1-up, a coin, and another 1-up. What is it with just putting 1-ups and, like, a random coin altogether? It feels like either just, like, when it came to coding the game, they messed up on that, or what. It feels like I'm just missing out on something. But anyways, all we gotta do is just float our way up to space. There's also a few Gordos around here, and plus a lot of, like, a coin path you can follow. If you do lose your bubble, slow down. Like I almost did. There are a few other hippo statues, so you can get a fresh bubble if you lose your bubble the first time. Thankfully, the bubble counts as a free hit if you actually do get hit by an enemy here, so you don't have to worry about it if you're a small Mario. Also, be careful you don't fall into the water as the bubble, because the bubble will also pop if you go underwater as well. Hello there, bird. I am probably off sync from now because I'm 1 second in delayed. Also, tone death. That also counts as well. Be careful. I don't think we get another... Ooh, slow down again. This is a very slow down heavy area. I guess it has to do with all the enemies. Now, this is actually the only world where you're required to take the alternate path. There's a goal up here, ring the bell, go in there. If you do not have a bubble, you will not be able to get up there and get into Moon Zone. Just gonna... I would like to just keep this, so we'll go for this right about now. Yes, we got the 1-up. Nice. I actually planned correctly for once. See, it happens. Very rarely, but it does happen. But welcome to Space Zone. It only has 2 areas in it, which is why I'm combining this with Turtle Zone. One of the more fun areas, it's also got a pretty lengthy level, and also actually is the only level that changes Mario's character. He's wearing a spacesuit now. See, this game was doing Mario Galaxy before Mario Galaxy was doing Mario Galaxy. I also really love this rendition of the Mario 2 music as well. I also get a bit of a floaty jump, so it gives you a good chance to like glide over past like that, and I completely missed that 1-up. But anyways, you got evil alien saucers, you got evil, for some reason, lunar landers. We got a rock formation that I believe is flipping us off, so, you know, screw you too, buddy. We also got the ball pigs again, so that's always fun. Oh, got these little Moon Zone icons. I didn't know the moon was advertising itself, or branding itself out in the cosmos. Also, I didn't know our own lunar lander was gonna try and kill us. Curse you, NASA! Can I please run the halfway point? Thank you. Be very careful with these, especially if you didn't go high like me. Because it is really easy to just clip the side of these spikes and just, yeah, lose your Fire Flower ability. Gonna wait for him to turn around, go around, and burn the pig. Get some nice toasty bacon. Ooh. Sorry, NASA. I had to do it. He was coming at me. And now... Okay, fine. We'll just leave a giant helmet in the sky. What is up here in the space pyramid? Oh, just a springboard to ring the bell. Alright. There was a thing I missed. Those blocks are different, I could have burned them out. Ah, well. And I completely missed it, but thankfully we still got a Fire Flower, so it's alright. Bunny ears are going to be completely useless in this area, especially for the next area, because unlike here where we just had a floaty glidish jump, in this part, yeah, we just get to float around with these very pissed off looking stars all over the place. Definitely do not want to touch these stars, which is weird for Mario actively avoiding stars for once. Also, another one of my favorite songs in here where it's just a really fun song to just drum to, and I would be drumming to it in this video if I wasn't having to pay attention. It also has a little bit of a drum beat going on in it. So you can hear it and you can drum along to it as well. Oh, hello there. Alright. Fire Flower, thank you very much. They're really not skimping out on the Fire Flowers. Ooh. Hitboxes on the stars here are also pretty weird. I think it retracts itself when its spikes go in, so you got a little bit of a leeway. Also, the space pufferfish, they're harmless when they deflate, so that's when you can pass through them safely. To thread the needle here, oh god. It has a really nice beat to it. I also recommend beatboxing to this. I don't beatbox myself, but I always find myself kind of doing it whenever I come and play this level. That's an absolute tease of a Fire Flower right there. Ah, of course. Of course! It had to be my luck. Well, hopefully they'll give us a free one right there. Yeah, they gave you a mushroom just to taunt you. And maybe at that point I probably should have taken a mushroom. What do we got here? Please let it be a Fire Flower. Ah, just a mushroom. Alright, fine. We'll go in this with only 2 hits. It's an alien! I don't know if this guy has an official name. He's unique enough that he should. Also, one of the more deadly bosses because he actually fires 2 things at once. So you need to, like, pay double attention. He kind of shoots the sun and moon at you with a Fire Flower and a questionable hitbox. It's like a Fire Flower and a boomerang. Well, not really boomerang, I guess. Maybe like wave beam. Oh, okay. They just take the mushroom away for some reason. Alright. Is there any secrets around here I could grab? Yes, please? No? Aw. Need to be super careful. It's a boss that really tests your peripheral vision and also your hitbox detection as well. Sometimes he just goes back and forth and doesn't shoot his projectiles at you. Best thing I can do is get your back to him and just like kite the fireball to you so it goes up as you're moving away from it. But whatever, we beat him. We got our final golden coin. And with that, as soon as it's done flashing and the music's done playing, the door to our castle finally opens up. And Wario's theme kind of plays. It also kind of has a bit more of a Mission Impossible theme, which you'll hear next time, because we are going to be saving the final level for the next video. Next time on Mario Land 2, we're going to go around the zones one more time, take a look at all the bonus levels, and then we're going to make our way to the castle to have a nice little friendly brotherly chat with Wario. See you guys next time. Later.